Look at God. Grateful for the love and the peace and the joy inside of me. It don't stop. All the miracles and miracles and miracles and miracles repeat, man. I'm in awe. I'm surrounded by the seraphim and cherubim with wings up on the feet, man. Look at God. You know I'm blessed as can be, blessed as can be. How to say it twice for the G.
Man has found ways to somehow seek in things and even in other people cheap imitations of a substance that can only be found in God's presence.
This is my first time in camp, and I'm so glad my sister connected me to this community. From the start, I was not sure how our camp was going to be, but when I first got the email, it was like I knew it was going to be okay because there was so much attention to details. And when I was replying, it was like with so much joy. And I got here and it was like way beyond my expectation. Like everybody was so cool. I didn't feel like a stranger. It was like I was so connected to it. This morning prayer walk was like so eye-opening because I asked my partner what she wanted to pray about. And it was like the same thing I wanted to pray about, like, oh, our relationship with God, to stay connected, to stay committed to it. So yeah, that pray for me and me praying for her was like, if someone is praying for me to do this and I'm praying for someone to do this, then I have to be ready for it. And when I got back, I felt so at peace. And I was like, oh, I think I'm actually ready to do this and I'm going to be intentional about it. So camp has been such a blessing.
What shocked me the most was how vulnerable people were and how open everyone was. I expected a kind of step-by-step, okay, handshake today, maybe hi tomorrow, but there was a kind of connection that was existing, meeting people, and it was really amazing. But the highlight of it for me was from the team, his presence. The relationship with God is not something you really can fake, like we learned. And it was a challenge to me to really sit back and not be that fig tree that just looks like it has the fruit, but it doesn't really have, but to really have the content that whenever they come to drink, they get the right stuff.
I enter to worship you only. I enter to honor I am. The Bible says that Jesus, having come as a high priest of the good things to come, he did not enter the Holy of Holies with the blood of goats and calves, but he entered with his own blood to give you an everlasting redemption. We all have access right now to the Holy of Holies. Can you just enter? Can you press in?
I'd say this year has been my best camp so far. You cannot package being with Christ. It's something that shows, you reflect it. And it can only show if you have had the time to abide, to dwell in God's presence.
Every time, every single time you give your flesh a no so that you can give God a yes, the reward is Him. The reward is Him. The reward is Him. He's the one who is waiting at the end.
Going on that outreach was a different eye-opening for me. It's not something I've had to do on my own before, but being in that room, seeing people that are not as privileged as I am, gave me a different dimension of there's a whole lot more for me to do, and opened my eyes to even praying more for God to enlarge my capacity and to do more. today we came to do a very beautiful act of service for the people of Modupek Hall. I'm really excited for the opportunity to be part of this today, realizing how there are people who don't necessarily have as much privilege as I have. But the beautiful part of it is that some of them have been able to find purpose in life, doing things like beads, at work, and, giving their lives meaning.
As a believer, my heart just desires to see miracles for those in this home, that God will reach out to them and touch them, especially through the different challenges that they are faced with. And also gratitude to every member of IHS that has come on this journey with us during this moment. It's been a very, very precious time of reflection. But yeah, and thanks to all those who support the vision as well.
I really, really enjoyed camp. I've been to only 2 camps, but this is my best camp so far, right? So I hope it keeps getting better. I am so happy I made it to camp. It just gave me that opportunity to relax. I wasn't even bothered about my social media during this period. I wasn't even on, I'm just oh, that's true. I have accounts that I can look through. I wasn't even looking at it because I was just enjoying myself, living in the moment. I'm so happy I could make it to camp, and God bless the organizers. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
He says I'm made of every good thing. I am loved by love, how lovely. I am loved by love, how lovely. Yes, I am